slaughter begin!
Galactic Convergence here. Today I'm playing the Smite beta. It's a new up-and-coming MOBA game. Alright, first off, I have, here's a shop. It automatically starts off in auto purchase mode. I could turn it off, but I don't really want to because I'll be too distracted by the narration to buy the right items. So I'm not going to focus on that right now. So as you can see, it started me off with some level 1 boots up here. Alright, this is basically the Nexus, if you've played League of Legends. This Nexus, it actually, when they get to it, it gets up and starts walking around and actually attacks the players that are attacking it, instead of having Nexus turrets like League of Legends. These Phoenixes are basically like inhibitors, but they actually attack, unlike inhibitors in League of Legends. They don't have towers, they attack themselves. This is where the minions spawn, as opposed to next to the Minotaur that is the Nexus. Alright, the lanes are usual, as you see the map up here. Normal 3 lanes, 2 towers per lane, and then the Phoenixes, and then the Minotaurs.
Minions have spawned.
Alright, so I'm playing an AD champion. You attack by left clicking. It just attacks whatever direction you're facing. Alright, the first ability it started me with was Cone. She sprays out some blades that damage enemies in the cone. My third ability heals me depending on how many units are around me when I cast it. It's a maximum of up to 3 that will heal me for 75 each. My first ability increases my attack damage and movement speed. My ultimate is similar to Katarina's ultimate. In some ways it's basically an AoE around myself, but I can move while I'm doing it. Alright, so last hitting in this game is not very important, as in League of Legends, where that's everything. While you're laning, you want to last hit as many minions as possible to get the edge. It's not really a huge difference in this game between last hitting and just letting them die. And they'll give you a little bit extra, but it's not really worth all the effort. And if there's a free one without putting yourself in danger, you might as well grab it. Alright, unfortunately I didn't get the god that I wanted. Instead of champions, they're called gods in this game. Every champion is based on a Greek or Norse or Roman god. My god's name is Kali. I have 4 arms, as you can see. Alright, the targeting system. You can see the little indicator at their feet, showing you which one will be attacked. And you just left click and auto attack. It's not like League of Legends, where in order to attack you have to just click on something. You just click, and if it's in front of you, you'll hit it. So it's a lot harder to hit other gods, other players, with this attack, because they can just run around you in circles like this, and it's harder for you to catch them with your auto attack. So they're not just right click and win, you gotta actually aim them. If you've ever played Bloodline Champions, you can compare the auto attacks to that. Very similar.
An ally has been slain.
Harass on them with my cone. My skills are also on auto level up, so I don't have to choose which one. Along the top is where your stats are. My physical power, physical defense, magic defense, movement speed, and attack speed. And then your items are right there. Got your allies here. Of course, health and mana. There are potions in this game, which are hotkeyed to the C key. So the controls are, obviously the mouse moves it, basically like a first-person shooter would. And then WASD is used to move. as opposed to like in League of Legends, how it's, you know, click to move. This one is basically like World of Warcraft controls. It's third person, as you can tell. Alright, I got a kill.
You have slain an enemy. An enemy has been slain.
Alright, I couldn't catch that one. I was out of mana. Alright, so as you can see, I used my ultimate on there, and that was the AoE that was going around me. Now, since they're dead, we'll just push the lane a little bit. As you can see, the minions are a lot larger in this game. They're not little munchkins. They're actually swordsmen and bowmen. Oh. Alright, I was not paying attention that I had absolutely no health left, so that was my fault. Alright, here's the item shop again. When I spawn, it'll automatically purchase for me, because auto purchase mode's on. Alright, it bought me Quinn's Blades, 10 physical power and 50 health. Now the upgrade system for the items is a lot different than in League of Legends. You're just gonna buy one item type that you know exactly what it will end up being at maximum level, and then you just level up level 1, 2, and 3. Each time it increases what it gives to you, and the passive usually comes on the third upgrade. You don't get it until that one. So it's not like League of Legends where you can start with one item and then there's multiple routes to go. You just level it up 1, 2, and 3. Now, one of the things I don't like about the aiming system in this game is when you're aiming a skill shot. Well, this is a bad example because this character doesn't have one. I mean, like a skill that you can alter the range forward and backward. Okay. For example, that monkey, he can jump forward, kind of like Leap Strike on Jax in League of Legends. You jump forward, so when he aims it, he presses it like this so that it gets the aimer, and then to go further, he would have to aim upwards like this, and the cursor would move farther forward along the ground. And then to aim closer to himself, would aim the camera downward like this. So I really don't like that, because when you are aiming it far, and you get this camera angle, and basically you can tell it would not be easy to tell where the cursor is underneath of the enemy players, so you're not going to be able to really be accurate with it very easily. So it is kind of difficult to aim skills like that. However, these ones you can see from top view, so it's a lot easier. Just imagine aiming like this. It doesn't look easy. Alright, as for the third-person view, it adds a lot of different aspects to the game compared to League of Legends. For example, if I'm standing by this jungle, like so, I mean, I'm right next to it. In League of Legends, you'd be able to see pretty far into that jungle and tell if somebody's coming to get you. But with this camera angle, somebody can sneak up right behind me and I would have no idea they're coming if I didn't notice my mini-map. They can sneak up right behind you, because it's not top-down. So there is no brush in this game, but you can hide around the corner like this and they lose line of sight with you, so they won't know you're there. That's why you don't really need the brush. And yeah, people can sneak up behind you really easily. You can't see that direction. Also, for movement, you move backwards slower if you're backing up than if you were running forward. So if you're trying to escape somebody, backing up is not the way to go. You'd want to flip around and just start running forward to go faster. It's really tempting to want to turn around and see where your opponents are, but you just got to keep a close look on the map, try to anticipate what they're going to do. Try to avoid their attacks.
An ally has been slain.
Hide behind minions to dodge attacks.
An enemy has been slain.
My teammate died. Okay, that's the recall. The recall button is the same as League of Legends. It's B. That's what it looks like. The fountain actually has water in it, which I thought was cool, because it's literally a fountain. Auto purchase mode is on, so again it purchased my items for me.
Your right tower.
So it upgraded my Quinn's Blade to level 2, so now it gets 20 physical power, 100 health, and 10% attack speed.